will be Bevan Edwards and Claudia Edwards. So these guys from Carterton did some pretty good work down at the Wairarapa and doing themselves no injustices here at Wanganui into the top 6 of the Group A, and this category is just an unbelievably tightly fought category. There is obviously a little bit of difference between the top 3 and the top 6, but I think that we're going to see Bevan Edwards acquit himself beautifully. He hit the rev limiter there just a little bit tight into the mouth fresh hairpin. But Bevan Edwards from Carterton moving along beautifully at the moment. We're missing a time clock here on our screens.
We'll pick it up though, Kavy, as we come through the middle of the track. These guys are going pretty sharp. This will be a good finish. We will give you the time when it comes to head. Oh, great run. 52.37. That's we'll just get that confirmed though.
So that'll open up the account, and 52.37 is now the time for the rest of the Group A category to chase in this top 6. Clayton and Mandy Tisdall, our South Island competitors, will be down at their track on the 25th of January down at Wanaka. If you happen to be down there, get down there, suss it out. So we now have Clayton and Mandy just lining up the start chute under starters orders, and away they go.
All he'll have to do is stay off the tyres and he'll get a clean run. Bounces through that top corner though, Kavy. He's done that consistently in the last 3 runs. Oh, swings it in through the nut as they come through there. Mandy's getting very, oh, jeepers creepers.
Yeah, went really deep around that Lucas Oil's right-hander there into these combination of left-handers. He's been going and utilising every millimetre available in that part of the track, and indeed down the bottom. So driving a man, driving like a man full of confidence is Clayton Tisdall through the split. It's pretty good with a 36.667.
They're certainly using every inch of the tyre wall in certain parts of the track, that's for sure. As they bounce their way through the middle, they come up for the Lucas Oil sweeper. Oh, this is going to be a good time. 51.008 for the top 6 for these guys from Wanaka. Can they hang on with a 51.008? I don't know.
What was the time that Bevan Edwards?
52. 52.37, I think it was.
Yep, that's correct. So, all right, no worries. Thank you very much. All right, so here is, we've got confirmation official of the top 3 of the Group B, Hayden Wilson, Carl Beaver and Chris Rasmussen. All right, let's get back to this top 6. We've got, Ross Travers down there, but it looks as though it's going to be Sean and Faye Rice in the Elite Kitchens Monster Energy machine out of the Naki. Elite Kitchens, dream it, live it. If you're looking for a top quality kitchen, you can't go past these guys. Go and have a chat to Sean and Faye Rice at Elite Kitchens. Wonderful, wonderful place up there. Certainly plenty going on. Great workshop, great attention to detail. So just waiting now for their boat to come off the trailer. It looks like the crew chief's at the back of the boat with the jet unit. There seems to be a bit of an issue with the reverse bucket. Well, he certainly got the reverse bucket, nearly went over one of the crew members, but you have to have an operational reverse bucket. If they can get it operational to get it off the trailer, so he's now on the time clock. We've just seen Lou, our launch controller down there. She has just indicated that Sean and Faye Rice are on the time clock. They get the 5-minute opportunity to get back into the order. So they will, the boat now coming off the ramp at the moment. The mechanic's going straight into the back of it. there is an obvious problem with that reverse bucket. So now we have Ollie Silverton. Lou has sent Ollie Silverton and Sharma Putranui. Here's where it becomes really interesting for Ollie. Moving forward, maybe not quite set in the mind, just that little bit of rush, but Ollie Silverton, with the experience that he's had, you know, reigning Australia, reigning New Zealand champion, reigning world champion after the World Championships in Australia, I don't think it'll bother him too much. Sharma Putranui.
We'll see though, Kay, because he's a chaser. I don't think he's a setter. I think he prefers to chase, but that's okay.
Oh, geez, he went very wide down the bottom there. So Ollie Silverton, but look, now that he's got his foot into the accelerator, he won't be worried about his pre-race preparation at all. He's just into it and he's sending it.
He sure is. He's given the new Navy a workout, that's for sure. She knows she's back in a pristine boat as they come through the centre of the course now. They've come round to do the Lucas Oils sweeper. Look at that, what a great split time. It'll be a 35.946.
Yeah, look, Ollie Silverton just looking the goods at the moment. Tell you what, the top three, can Sean Rice, if he gets this reverse bucket sorted out, will he be able to sneak in there? Ollie Silverton, 49.685, cracking time, and well appreciated by the wonderful crowd here at the Shelterview Aqua Track, Wonga, Vegas.
I'll tell you what though, that's the sort of time he likes to chase, not set. So as I said, is he a setter today? He's not usually in that position, likes to come from the back of the field, being the 1NZ. Looks like Sean and Faye are on the water though, so that's a good indication that we're going to get some competition.
Well, will that little bit of a hiccup that they had with that reverse bucket, will that upset the equilibrium between the years?
Oh.
We are about to find out. The Elite Kitchens dream it, live it. We know that Sean Rice has the ability. He has the package. Faye knows her job as the navigator. They've had a few hits throughout the course of the day. Will they be able to stitch one together to get into this top three? It is going to be knuckles all the way. White knuckle racing.
At its best, KV, at its best. And last time they were in this position, they ended up on the bank and didn't finish. But they won't want to be there today as they come through the sweeper. They are absolutely pedal to the metal. 35.258. They take up
quicker than Ollie Silverton at the split by 0.7.
Yeah, but it started to cough and sputter, but that doesn't matter because here they come, ladies and gentlemen. A great time, 48.978.
Straight to the top of the table.
Straight to P1. I told you he was a chaser, not a setter. And this is getting interesting.
Yeah, so Sean Rice quicker than Ollie Silverton. Ollie Silverton certainly won't be liking those apples, particularly when you got Cy Gibbon and Super Mario Ross Travers still comes. So Sean Rice has upset the order of things, if you like. He's upset the sequence of the universe here today.
He sure has, mate. I'll tell you what, he's got bragging rights going back to the pits for the runoff now. So let's see what this Cy Gibbon can do in the Novus Glass Shower Crack boat. This is where he just about fell apart last round. Here we go. What can he do?
Last time out, he was a little bit jittery, certainly not the smooth style of driving that we see from this man, Cy Gibbon from North Canterbury. Will he be able to just tidy those lines up? He will know that the last time out on track, he had a long way to go to smooth it out. Little bit slow out of the exit of the Lucas Oils hairpin, but not as bad. So certainly learned a lot from the last rotation. Really good through there from the mouth press. We're seeing a lot of improvement for this run here for Cy Gibbon and Donna Thompson. The split at a 35.226. They are quicker than Sean Rice at that point.
Yeah, as he comes back through now, he's absolutely got the pedal to the middle as he comes through the Lucas Oil sweeper. This is going to be a fantastic time, folks. A 48.955. He's gone to P1, pushed Ollie Silverton down to P3. He's not going to like that, KV.
Well, that's the end of Clayton and Mandy Tisdale, but here's the interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Reigning world champion Ollie Silverton in the PSP boat is now sitting on the bubble with Super Mario Ross Travers coming out. Bevan Edwards, that is the end of the day for him. So the time that Ross Travers needs to beat to get into the top three is a 49.685, and he has been around that time throughout the course of the day.
His qualifying time was a 48.774. Just get it, keep it together. Oh, no!
Oh, upside down and lands back on his feet. Ollie Silverton lives to fight another day. Ross Travers and Amanda Ctas spat it out big time.
Oh, my goodness me.
I reckon that's a Bob the Builder moment.
Absolutely. Great to see them both out of the boat, though, folks. Show your appreciation to the racers as they get out of the boat. That is unbelievable. Check out the replay when it comes on the big screen. But here it comes out of the chute now. Let's watch this. Where did he go wrong, folks? As he comes around the bend. I think he caught the island there. There he goes. Early. Jumps it. Bang, bang. Watch the roll. Here it comes. Over and let's have a dip. Up and over. Oh, that's unbelievable.
Well, I dare say that having a look at Ross and Amanda down there, Ross just saying to Amanda, you're all right. They both look to be okay. We're going to need Scruffy, the tugboat, out there. A lot of water into that boat. Very disappointing end of the day. Geez, the way that they just really push it. Ross Travers just turned in way too early, about a metre too early. We've seen that a couple of times today, really pushing it. But Ollie Silverton lives to have an opportunity to take P1. And, well, Ross Travers has gone quicker than Ollie Silverton's last run. That's the end of the day. Again, ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for Ross Travers and Amanda Ctas. Let's hope that that boat, that the engine wasn't running when that went into the water, because as we understand, pistons moving up and down trying to compress water, it doesn't work, it breaks stuff. So I'm sure that they will have that sorted out fairly quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. You at home on the live stream, you're going to hear the sound of silence, because if we play music over the live stream, they cut us off the airways. So take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to have a bit of a chat with the neighbours, see what's going on. We'll play a little bit of, probably not doof, just a few little nice bits and pieces. Maybe a bit of, oh no, Johnny Farnham. No, we won't do that to you. That is absolutely terrible. Yeah, I'll tell you what about a bit of old school rock and roll, a bit of Joan Jett.